I always get here so early that when I'm here, I'm all alone. No one ever comes in early to this place. It may look like it, but no one ever does. Calvin and I are gonna be driving up to LA today to pick up the rear quarter pieces for his 240. When we went there a couple of days ago and got them, they handed us the wrong pieces and they gave us the 240 coupe version, and we need the 240 hacked version. So before we start mocking up the side skirts today, I think we're gonna do the rear fenders first. And because we need to do the rear fenders first, we need those today. These are going back with us and getting swapped out for some new ones. The police just rolled up to the shop. For a second, I got super sketched. I was like, oh no, what'd I do? I got scared. That was scary as shit. I'm like, well, one of my cars is getting impounded. Adios, guys. See you guys later. Just kidding. We're not going. We're not gonna go anymore. Apparently they're closed. Apparently the day after Thanksgiving, which is Friday, I don't know when you guys are watching this video, but apparently they're closed. So while we're out and about, we're gonna go get some coffee. Can't start my morning off with some coffee because I was planning to get coffee on the way there. So if we just turn around and continue the day and I don't have coffee, it won't go as it should. So we're gonna get some coffee. All right, because we don't have the rear body pieces today, side skirt and fenders. What's the agenda? What's in your mind?
The method,
what are you thinking?
So the method is we're gonna hold it up to the thing and we're gonna see how it fits. If there's a lot of like resistance, we're gonna try and get that out with a heat gun or something. I guess the idea is to get the fender mounted onto the side of the car because it's still, as you can see, floppy in the air. So get that mounted and then mount the side skirt to that, and then hopefully you'll see a complete looking thing or something. And then
we have to be a little bit careful because if we do a hard mount on the side skirt, like we don't know how well it's gonna line up with the rear over fender yet, right? The rear over fender is the easiest piece we're gonna be putting on the car, but we need to make sure that the lower portion of where the fender is gonna be and where the skirt's gonna line up, we're gonna need to make sure there's a little bit of play here, I think.
Okay, you want to get a picture?
We could hard mount it if you think it will work. But yeah, let's look up some pictures and look up exactly what it's gonna look like.
Looks like there is a side skirt on there. I don't know where it begins.
That's not much help.
What do you think so far, Teej?
Like, this is one of the scariest pieces in my opinion because it looked like it didn't fit at all, but Calvin and I like really forced it, and that's like what's been the hidden secret to this kit this whole entire time. The cheaper kits, obviously they don't have the nicest fit, but we're really just like forcing the material, hence the name like Duraflex, like it is flexing quite a bit.
Oh, it's holding.
See what I mean? I'm just trying to like mock up like a general idea of what it's supposed to look like, and then Calvin and I can kind of start trying to see how we're gonna make it work. Obviously the door won't open right now with the way that is, but take a step back.
It might open. What do you think?
I think it can once we pull and stretch it a little bit more, but like that's it for sure.
Let me try something.
It's not half bad, dude.
Let me try something.
With some shaving off of the front fender and the side skirt, we actually just got it to fit exactly how it's supposed to with no hardware. It's just like sandwiched in right now.
So precarious.
It's super, super tight.
I'm going to open the door.
You gonna try to open the door? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the question is, can we put any hardware?
No, not really.
There's like almost not enough material. Maybe like right, whoops.
Scheiße.
But even so, there's not really that much of a ledge to do any hardware.
Mickey said to rivet it, like pop rivet it, and I'm like, that is so permanent.
Why not though?
We don't know if we should be doing it this way, but for the sake of simplicity and it not looking that bad, we're gonna drill 2 holes through here and mount it like this rather than like this because of how the kit is like doing its thing, right? We're working with what we have, and this is our best plan of action. If you have a better idea, then go ahead, run with that instead of what we're doing.
Or comment it down below. But by the time you're watching this, it's already too late.
We already smoked a hole. So help each other out in the comments. We're just gonna do it like this because this is all we could think of right now.
Marrying these 2 pieces together from this side rather than going through like the inside of the wheel well, we think is a simpler plan and will require less modification. We still need to do a bracket underneath this fender, which we will do, but that's probably gonna be towards the end of shaping the kit. It's like an odd, I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say it's an odd place to do this, but I don't think this is a very popular idea, but I think it will look pretty cool, especially because we're gonna be running the Downstar hardware. We're gonna be running these pieces. So when it's bolted together, you're gonna have just like a bolt here and a bolt here, marrying these two pieces together. I don't know what we're gonna do on the rear portion yet, but this side's gonna look pretty good. Mickey would talk shit on this, I guarantee it.
No, Mickey did say that the drift cars did it. What they would do is they didn't even put a bracket back there. They just bolted these two pieces together, and that was it. And he said it held, and I'm like, are you sure? He was like, yep. They drifted on it, so if it's gonna hold there, I'm sure it's gonna hold on a daily driver. I'm gonna drill through the side skirt and the fender right now, and rather than drilling once and then seeing the hole and then dotting it, I'm pretty confident that we're not gonna get any movement when we do this. I'm just gonna drill through both pieces at one time. Good on you, Tej. Fucking eagle eye Tej over here. Look at you, Tej. You got it through? Nice. Nice. That looks kind of cool, I think. Yeah. I mean, that side's not up yet, but like the fact that, oh, you just kicked the bolt into eternity. Oh, hey, simmer, bud. Damn, you're a hot boy, Calv. Hey. You're a hot boy, son. The front bumper is mounted on both sides. We're gonna have to do some adjusting on this front fender and front bumper because it's a little bit, doesn't fit as snug as we wanted to. But now seeing both the front fenders bolted to the front bumper, and we have this fender on this side skirt, you can kind of see we do have a lot more room for fitment. Like there's not that much more, but probably like 20 more mils. You could kind of fill this gap a little bit. It almost looks like you need a bigger tire because you have so much like front room by the front bumper. You know what I'm saying? Different. Our next step is we're gonna try to replicate this fitment on the skirt on the other side. I don't think it's a good idea to hard mount the rear side of the skirt because we don't know how this rear fitment is gonna look with the new over fender. So to just be extra safe, I think we should just mock up the front with the fender on the other side and wait till we get the additional pieces to finish this up. I mean, this side fits much better than the other side. Okay. You ready to do the same thing? Not yet. I need to shave some stuff. I need to shave some stuff, and then we'll do the same thing. Can you give me some tape?
DIY at its finest. And now with that front part secure, this rear portion is really hugging the back side of this fender really well. And this right side actually had a better fitment than the left side. And once we get these new rear over fenders, it's gonna be super simple. Once we make sure that this is lined up, we're probably gonna take these wheels off, and then we can smoke holes right here and right here, put riv nuts in the back side of this wheel well, and this should like easily be hard mounted. I don't even think we'll need to on this side to put anything on the door jamb because this fits so well. And if we did have to put something on the door jamb, it would probably be rivets because you can't really fit hardware on that door jamb because then it gets snagged when you try and close the door. We've learned that the hard way via Calvin's BRZ. But the other side, we might need to do some love, but this side, literally without even having hardware on this side, it fits pretty snug. Oh, well, not when you do that, but we just need to shave some of it down. Calvin's gonna pull this car outside so we can kind of see what it looks like. And we wanna get an idea of like how low this car actually sits because dude, the way it is right now, Calv, you don't even have 3 fingers. Oh my, okay, this is 2 fingers. That's not possible. There's a high potential something falling off, but we know at least we won't have any rubbing issues in the front because the kit is so ridiculous. Oh, yes, dude. Hey, come up to it though. Let's see if you hit it. Go slow. Stop. Oh, you like brushed it and just like kind of went over it. You probably can't make the speed bump. We're gonna try the speed bump here in front of the shop and see if he can make it. I don't think he will. But if he can't make this, dude, he can't make like anything on the road. Like there's not a chance. It's actually touching the speed bump. Like, you'll make it. The skirt, oh! Go a little bit, go. You'll get it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay, but this is like a super small speed bump. You do anything in real life, you're screwed. I can't make it. But I mean, it's definitely gonna look good when it's all said and done. Premium's gonna make this thing look pretty, make it one solid color. Gotta wait for those rear fenders, but man, it's gonna look good for sure. So while Calvin and I were outside doing the 240, Sabrina has been starting the breakdown of organizing all this stuff. And we're gonna need to get like a lot more shelves, a lot more containers, and all that stuff is on the way. But for December 1st, we're trying to get everything done like days in advance. And Sabrina even brought in an old-time friend, Bailey. You guys haven't seen Bailey in, how long has it been, Sabrina?
Oh, like a year?
A year?
Probably. No.
Bailey, is that true?
Yeah.
We're making some real progress here. We still have like 45 more boxes to start moving. But we're gonna now start transferring all this trash.
Garbage.
Cal, you should jump into it. It may hurt. I would drop the knife, Chief. Oh, did that hurt? Oh, I was about to just dive in there. I don't have anything to jump onto now. I feel like it would hurt.
Nah, dude, you just gotta...
Recycling mission. Cardboard is not as soft as you'd originally think, Cal. I guess you know that because you jumped in it. Dude, we have a little nasty spoiler up here. Hell yeah, baby. You're whipping it on purpose. Oh, I have to. Oh, oh, oh. Backing up, backing up, backing up. The last couple vlogs, you guys have noticed that the quality of the videos has been a little bit higher. Well, this one wasn't, but the last couple of videos, we've tried some new things that I don't really want to announce quite yet because it hasn't happened, but I'm trying to make the vlogs longer, and it helps when I have someone to help film the videos and help film the extra content. I want to hear you guys down below. Do you guys prefer it when I film the vlogs, or is it interesting and pretty cool to have a third person perspective where we have someone film me and Calvin or me and whoever and what we're doing? Because I'm trying to decide which way to go, and your guys' opinion really matters to me. So that is all I have time for today, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and keep moving forward.
And I'm feeling